The story begins on a chapter farm. Our titular protagonist, Charmy B, sits on a tree stump overlooking his cattle. Wow, it sure is a nice day, yes sirree. A loud bang can be heard. Charmy has been shot. Chapter 2, New Beginnings Again. We open up on a Chicago apartment. Our protagonist, for now, Sonic, sits on a tree stump. His theme from Sonic Adventure 1 plays. It doesn't matter. I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog, says Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic has fallen on hard times since the 2008 financial recession. He's barely covering for rent, even with the help of his roommate, Tails. Full name, Miles per hour. It's like miles per hour, like the speed, because he is fast. I'm Tails. Miles Tails per hour, says Miles Tails per hour. It's like miles per hour, like the speed, because I am fast. You can say that again, buddy, said the blue blur. I'm Tails. Miles Tails per hour, says Miles Tails per hour. It's like miles per hour, like the speed, because I am fast. The two turn on their television, which is in the apartment that they live in. The news reporter starts. Charmy B has been found dead on Chicago farm. Sonic is aghast. He makes the expression from Sonic Adventure, where he goes, "Gah, see below." Tails is also upset, but his sad face is much less ugly than Sonic's. Darn, that's rough, said the Elwer. I guess we should figure out who killed Charmy B, huh, Sonic? Indeed, Tails. I wonder why anyone would have killed Charmy. The boys back home aren't going to be happy about this one. Suddenly, there's a knock on the door. It's the boys back home. We are knocking on your door, said the boys back home. Sonic gets up to let in the boys back home, but when he opens up the door, there's only one of the boys from back home. It's Knuckles the Echidna. Hey guys, says the empath, Knuckles. I sensed that Charmy died and I came here straight away. Also, I saw it on the news, but that was after I empathetically sensed it, as I am an empath. That's me. I'm now Knuckles the empath, and Echidna no longer. Knuckles, shouts Sonic. It's so good to see you, buddy. Where are the other boys from back home? They are back home, I can tell because I am an empath. It's true, Sonic, starts Miles Tails per hour. He is an empath. That's true, says Sonic. He is an empath. The three sit in silence on the tree stump, saddened by Charmy's death, whose name I will not capitalize. They grieve and mourn on the stump. It's a very good stump for grief. They continue to grieve. As they mourn, they grieve. As they grieve, they mourn. Several hours have passed. Well, guys, we should probably get out of this apartment. Let's go. They open up the door to leave the apartment. On the floor, just outside their door, is one of the boys back home. He gets up from the floor. He was just lying on it because he was tired. It is I, Frederick Fazbear. Hello, says Frederick Fazbear. His sex appeal is off the charts. Freddy, says Knuckles the empath. How has it been? We were just about to go look into Charmy's death. These transgressions will not go unpunished. You are a boy back home, so I'm sure you are very sad like we, boys back home, although right now we are in a Sonic's apartment, not back home, are sad. Yes, says Freddy. They go to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, which is in Chicago, if you didn't know. I didn't. Oh my god, oh my god, I've been shot, says Freddy. Chapter 3, Newest Beginnings. We open up on Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Sonic sits on a tree stump. Wow, says the hedgehog. Darn, says Sonic. That's rough, says the blue blur. I can't believe this, says the mammal. This is awful, says the broken down creature. This can't be happening. Oh, but it is happening, Sonic, it is. Well, approaches a new figure. Looks like one of the campers has died, says Chris McLean from Total Drama Island. In case you're reading this in the future, it's funny because lean is a meme right now. As it turns out, you are all part of my Total Drama Island game, except we are not on an island, we are in Chicago. A very accurate rendition of Chicago. What's Total Drama Island, says Tails. It's like Danganronpa, except there are teams, and it's on an island, except that this time it's in Chicago. Also, usually, no one dies because it's a Canadian animated cartoon for Cartoon Network, where people don't explicitly die, although there were a couple characters, I think, that were implied to die, but then I think they came back. There was one character thought to be dead, but then he came back in a later season alive, but he was feral. Also, I think someone got thrown into a volcano at some point, but they lived Darth Vader style, but I don't remember that much else about the show, to be honest. But the point being is that Chris is going to be mean and make us compete in challenges and stuff, and we will die maybe. I do wonder, though, where the rest of the characters are, because there's only like 4 of us right now, including Chris, and usually Total Drama Island starts with like 20 contestants, but there's not 20 of us, so that's a shame. Also, I know all this because I am an empath. Knuckles, me, is the one saying this, by the way, says Knuckles. Oh, okay, says Tails. Actually, Chris begins, there are more contestants I will introduce now. Come in, campers. Suddenly, 15 other people come into the pizzeria. Not 17, because Charmy and Freddy are dead at the moment, and they were also competitors. In comes Rouge the Bat, Senator Armstrong, Chica FNAF, obligatorily Sans, Froggy, Big the Cat's Companion, Eggman, obligatorily Shrek, Raiden, Jetstream Sam, Shadow the Hedgehog, Joseph Joestar, I do not watch JoJo, Optimus Prime, Venom, Goku, and Stuart Little. Also, a 21st character I wanted to add while I was peeing is Reigen Arataka from Mob Psycho 100, so there are now 21 characters. Senator Armstrong speaks up. I'm actually Chris's chef, because if you remember in Total Drama Island, Chris had a chef, and he was kind of the best character, so I'm the replacement chef because I like to make omelets. Senator Armstrong's theme begins playing even though he is finished talking. Alright, campers, your first competition is to eat as many hot dogs as you can in 10 minutes. Arbitrarily, I'm picking hot dogs over pie, because you can make funny sexual innuendos and jokes with hot dogs easier, says Chris McLean. Oh yeah, I love chili dogs. Also, I just came back from the bathroom, and thus my theme playing again is warranted. They begin to eat the hot dogs. Sonic begins really fast, and liking hot dogs is very obviously in the lead. And at the time of writing this, his theme is playing, so he gets a spotlight right now. Everyone else is doing fine, though, I guess. Chica is a robot, so it's questionable whether she is actually eating anything. Same with Optimus Prime. Stuart Little is having a hard time being the size of a mouse. Goku has a gag where he eats a ton in the show, so he's doing pretty good. Goku goes Ultra Instinct and is now eating the hot dogs extra fast because his body is digesting without his brain having to think about it or something. Sonic goes Supersonic. I guess the Chaos Emeralds are here, and also eats faster. Shadow takes off his limiters and also goes Super. They're all eating hot dogs. Every other character I didn't mention is doing just average at eating the hot dogs. I guess Rouge has, like, bat boobs, and I don't know. We talked about penis innuendos earlier, so you could probably make a joke there, but it's very low-hanging fruit. Okay, campers, says Chris. He is angry. He yearns for blood. Time is up. Let's see how many hot dogs our campers have eaten. In 4th place, Shadow the Hedgehog with like about 1 million. He would have done better, but he doesn't like hot dogs that much. And 3rd place is Goku with 500 million hot dog. And 2nd place is Sonic with 1 billion hot dog. Froggy didn't do amazing comparatively, but I thought I should mention he ate about 5. What? Screams Sonic outraged. Who could have done better? The camera, the Total Drama Island camera, this event is being televised, pans to Reigen, who is feeding all of his hot dogs secretly to Sonic, Shadow, and Goku. He is a carn artist, so, like, this checks out. Reigen goes, hey, 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 all anime-like and stuff, and Sonic falls over like in an anime and his feet are up in the air. Congratulations, Reigen, says Chris. As the winner, you get immunity. Everyone else go back to your Chicago homes and vote for who should die. Chris is shot. Thank you for the well-timed Vine boom. Everyone watching this is clapping in spirit as they watch it. I hope so. Chapter 4, Older Beginnings. Optimus Prime's gun is smoking from the shot. He killed Chris. I'm literally like a 5-ton robot with weapons. In fact, most of us could have killed Chris easily. I'm unsure why we ate hot dogs. Optimus Prime sighs 3 times. He's a robot. I am unsure why he needs to sigh. So now that all the boys back home are here, says Mr. Prime, I guess we should investigate the deaths of Charmy and Freddy, finally, like we were going to originally. Wasn't it Chris, says Venom, whose theme I would play if I had pulled up, but I don't. No, idiot, says Rouge, her boobs swaying in the wind. They were shot by a 22 caliber, very different from Chris's gun, which is a 50 caliber. He took credit for their deaths to make himself seem threatening. Freddy arises from the floor. He is also a robot, kinda. I mean, he's like a ghost in a robot. But anyways, a bullet doesn't really kill him, I guess. So Charmy is the only dead one in the story so far. Outside of Chris. I forgot Chris died. I'm so glad that Freddy is alive. He's one of the boys back home, and I didn't want him to die. Frederick, says Armstrong, his balls swaying in the wind. I'm so glad that you are all right. Sorry I was Chris's chef. He forced me to. I am good for right now, at least, and allied with everyone else. As far as you know, I'm a politician, so I'm at best morally gray, but I mean, like, I'm not trying to kill you actively, so that's good. Armstrong's theme plays again. Sonic's theme also plays because it would be funny. You know, all things considered, I think we should I think we should drop the charm investigation, says Jetstream Sam, who can move across billboards. I think that it would be easiest if we simply had a good guy versus bad guy thing going on. All the people who are bad guys in their own media should just team up, and same with all the good guys. And I don't know, we'll fight or something, I guess. Everyone agrees to this plan. Shadow's neutral for now. The villain team consists of Venom, Eggman, Chica FNAF, Freddy FNAF, Shrek, Froggy, Jetstream Sam, and Armstrong. Everyone else is good. Chapter 5, a totally new beginning. We begin in the good guy base in Chicago. Everyone is on tree stumps. Joseph Joestar from JoJo speaks. I don't watch JoJo. The bad forces are moving fast. They have captured the White House and President Lincoln. Also every other world leader. We're in a really tight spot. It's no problem, Jinjo. We'll have them beat before they can say chili dog, Sonic says. His theme plays. A quiet squeaking can be heard from the corner of the room. A mouse dressed in formal wear is addressing the group. An ordinary mouse who cannot talk, named Stuart Little, sits on an appropriately sized stump. Who the fuck is this mouse? Chapter 6. Rouge versus Shrek. Shrek has taken control of Florida, a country, as there are many swamps giving him a home field advantage. Rouge rides her Rouge bike into enemy territory, dodging bullets left and right and up and down and all around. Shrek's minions are ruthless, shooting bullets left and right and up and down and all around. Rouge finally makes it into the base, Shrek's base, in the middle of a swamp. There are hungry alligators everywhere. They are Shrek's minions. Shrek comes out from his Shrek hut bare naked for his swamp bath, says Shrek. When he is alone, he narrates his actions. While bathing in mud, he spots Rouge the Bat, her boobs swaying in the wind, and his balls swaying in the wind. The sex appeal is unbearable. Well, the green blur says, what do we have here? A little bat strayed from the cave. Yes, I've come here to defeat you, says Rouge. Now give back the senator. You're too late. The senator will die in 5 minutes in my gator trap. He nods towards the gator trap in plain sight, where Vector from Sonic and Montgomery Gator from FNAF sit with guns pointed towards Senator Schwarzenegger of Florida. One wrong move and I will signal the gators to shoot. Think about your next move very carefully, Rouge. Rouge clicks her tongue. Very impressive, but I have gun soldiers, all with snipers trained onto your Shrek babies. Think about your next move very carefully, Shrek. Shrek laughs his big ogre laugh. Those aren't my kids, those are decoys. My real kids are safe with Fiona, very, very far away from here. Rouge laughs her big bat laugh. Very interesting, Shrek, but that's not the real Senator Armstrong either. The camera, the Total Drama Island camera from earlier, it is still filming. Pans over to Senator Armstrong. Upon closer inspection, it's a turkey leg duct taped over a broom. Rah! Yells Shrek with his big Shrek yell. He is so pissed. How dare you trick me, Rouge? We could have been a perfect team. You just had to throw it all away, Shrek communicates. He charges at Rouge. He throws a left hook at her bat face. Rouge, with strength unproportional to her body, blocks his ogre blow. Shrek is still naked. Shrek realizes this and gets embarrassed. No ogre worth his salt throws a left hook naked. This brief pause is enough to allow Rouge to catch Shrek off guard. She kicks his nuts. My nuts! Shrek squeaks loudly. Gators, attack! Commands Shrek to his gator minion army. Suddenly, tons of gators emerge from the swampy waters. Rouge simply flies up as a bat, because bats can do that. The gators, now hungry from Shrek's command, no longer have food to consume. Angered, they turn on Shrek. The gators tear into Shrek's ogre flesh. Even with his ogre strength, he cannot fight this many gators at once. It's like an adult trying to take on all 103rd graders without a gun. Agonized, Shrek cries out, his life flashing before his eyes. Where did it go wrong? Why did he turn to the dark side? His kids, his beautiful Shrek kids, they'll grow up fatherless. I'm sorry, Fiona, he says in his last moments. Rouge, tell my wife to find happiness. She can remarry if she wants. I don't care if that's what makes her happy. Tell my kids I love them. Shrek fucking dies. Sayonara, Shrek, the ogre. Rouge flies off into the distance. Florida has been saved.